Hello everyone, it is me Vegeta T23 and welcome back to my new What If. Today we're talking about what if Vegeta was female. Before I start, I'd like to mention that I created a Discord server for you to join. The link is in the description of this video, so if you'd like to join in and talk to me and the rest of my fans, it's there. I'd also like to mention that I created an Instagram so you can survey my very uninteresting life. I mainly post OSA stuff. Now back to the video. In the last part we discussed how the final battle began. After our squad got beat up, they went to heal up. Goku got a massive boost off of it and went to battle Frieza again. Frieza went into his final form in the last battle, but Goku could keep up to some extent. After Goku's failed Spirit Bomb, Frieza killed Vegeta and Raditz, making Goku transform. Once Frieza was defeated, Goku managed to escape to Yardrat and learn everything as in canon. On Earth, a boy from the future came, going by the name of Vegeta, and made quick work of both Frieza and King Cold, as well as giving Goku the story and the medicine. With the recap out of the way, let's continue the What If. 3 years pass and all their training is starting to pay off as they're making plenty of progress, now knowing the way to go Super Saiyan thanks to Goku. However, Vegeta is recovering from giving birth. They get to the outskirts and wait. We see Vegeta with a child. The androids arrive and with that they go into the city. They find number 19 and number 20 and tell them to go in the outskirts to fight. They agree and depart. Raditz and Goku turn Super Saiyan and start picking them apart accordingly. Raditz notices Goku being slightly out of breath and asks him if he's good. Goku just says he is and continues fighting. Once the time came for 20 to die, he's nowhere to be seen. Suddenly Goku falls down and grabs his chest in pain. The virus has finally struck his heart. Yamcha, now healed up from the pain he endured in the city, goes and takes Goku away while they search for 20. Goku is in his room with Yamcha, Yajirobe and Bulma, panicking as to what's going on, and Yamcha just explains that he literally collapsed from the heart virus. Meanwhile, Raditz is trying to sense the android, but fails to do so. However, after a bit of searching, Krillin notifies everyone how he found Jiro's lab. At the same time, future Vegeta arrives and sees the Z fighters, letting the nostalgia take over for a bit before descending. Everyone looks at Vegeta. They explain how they fought an old man and a fat cum stain. Vegeta then went in further, saying those weren't the real androids. During all the babble, the door opened to reveal the new addition, or better said, the real androids, and Jiro's head on the ground. The new androids ignore everyone and just depart on their merry way, but future Vegeta doesn't let them as he fires a massive blast at them, just to see them unscathed. The androids then depart towards Goku, who is fighting for his life, literally at this very moment. The squad is planning their next move, thinking that maybe Goku is safe. Vegeta Jr. intervenes, saying they have to relocate Goku to a safe area. Vegeta comes on the scene and recommends his house. Raditz recommends Kame's house. So they went to town, relocating him. Bulma might even get a chance to lurk around the lab to see what Jiro's been up to all these years. Once they do, Bulma goes straight to research. She finds an embryo and is actually amazed Jiro was in the middle of creating yet another android. Tien calls up future Vegeta to get to him, saying he found his time machine, and asks why didn't he put it in a capsule. Future Vegeta is confused, so he goes to see if his time machine is there. Future Vegeta is shocked because there is not only one time machine in existence, which is the one he has in his pocket as a capsule, but another one which is ruined. When he got to the place where the machine was found, Future Vegeta confirms that it was indeed his machine. However, it looked aged with moss and had damage to the dome. Damage showing that someone or something blasted its way out. Soon Gohan discovers an exoskeleton of some disgusting looking creature. Soon, all the Z fighters sense strange and familiar power levels from far away. Also, there's a news report depicting that a local suburban district population completely vanished. Tien arrives shortly after as Piccolo explains the situation of Cell to Vegeta, and Vegeta is angry that everything is surpassing her. Vegeta then vows to surpass the limits of Super Saiyan and flies off. Future Vegeta and Raditz too leave to destroy the imperfect cell that is probably growing in his timeline to prevent another imperfect cell later on. Meanwhile, Piccolo and Tien search desperately for an imperfect cell, knowing that he has hidden his key and is ever getting stronger by absorbing more victims. Bulma is let know of the situation and puts 2 and 2 together, thinking that the embryo is probably Cell. In the meantime, Cell has become semi-perfect and beat Piccolo up quite a bit. Vegeta goes towards Cell to have a fight with him, now thinking he's fully recovered. Thinking Piccolo is still weak, so she goes. Once she arrives, she sees Cell for the first time. With Vegeta and Cell having a short stare down, they begin the battle. Vegeta was heavily underestimating the creature as she got pounded down. The rest of the gang came and saw the ongoing battle and were cringing hard. She knew she can't keep it up as good as she thought, so Vegeta goes Super Saiyan and continues the battle, eagerly waiting for Cell to be defeated, so she can rid the world of those androids once and for all. But she wasn't making much dent at all. Vegeta didn't even surpass Cell in the slightest, but Cell revealed his true height anyways. Cell went to town, basically destroying Vegeta in combat. Cell then goes and beats Vegeta one last time, as Vegeta falls to the ground. Cell then asks if any of them would like to die by him as well, but just as he was about to finish the sentence, Goku, who was just barely recovered, went and did a solar flare, took Vegeta and pretty much everyone there, and ditched, knowing none of them stand a chance, including 18 and 16. They were then taken to Capsule Corp after they agreed not to hurt Goku in any way until all of this is done. Goku then changes the topic, asking about the time chamber. He mentions they can still use it, but was limited by Kami, who is now fused with Piccolo. Vegeta, thinking of something, comes up with a concept of a new guardian. So Goku goes and transmissions to Namek. Once he arrives, he asks for a new Earth's guardian and he meets Dende. The two then get to know each other a little more, and the two return back as quickly as they come. Once the two came back, they meet Dende and get to know him, as well as signing a contract and all that other bullshit. Goku then gets straight to the point and asks for the Dragon Balls to be restored and for the time chamber to be given no limits, because they have a new threat on Earth that will shroud it in total darkness. Dende says he can do it with ease. Hearing the news, the boys prepare for the venture and then fly to the lookout. Upon arrival, Gohan mentions now they need a plan if they want the training to be perfect. Vegeta just simply ignores and goes in the chamber by herself. However, her son still follows. They exit a day later. Vegeta then tells the rest to train their muscles off in the meantime. Goku and Gohan enter, and after a few hours, Vegeta senses something disturbing. She thinks about Cell perhaps finding and absorbing 18, becoming perfect. Vegeta uses that new Super Saiyan form she acquired in the chamber and attacks Cell. Much to her surprise, nothing. Cell then kicks her down unconscious. With Vegeta heavily bleeding and left to die by Cell, Goku and Gohan exit the chamber and go to fight Cell. The two then went towards Cell, and once they found him, Goku proceeds to pummel his ass left and right with a new form he acquired alongside Gohan. Vegeta looks on in utter confusion as Goku fires a massive wave, hitting Cell and defeating him. Everyone else descended to see Goku has defeated Cell, leaving 18 the only one remaining. Krillin takes a chance and takes 18, feeling that she might change. With that, the squad defeated the androids more or less, and Vegeta Jr. goes back to the future and successfully defeats the androids, including Cell. The future is saved, as well as the present, and the Z fighters go back to their normal lives. For a long time too, simply because Vegeta gave up on her desires and stuck to her family now she finally has one. And with that, we're leaving things be for now. Thank you for watching. If you think you're in for anti-BS, then click dislike, but if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you'd like me to cover your idea in the near future, comment down below, and as always, peace out.